Look at this big, disgusting monster on a chair. I love him. What are we facing? Look at all these peasants. Griffin in the air. Some spears. I smell Bretonnia. I smell it good. Looks like Lewin, too. King of the Sky. Alright, let's get to it. Playing on another one of the tour map packs. And what do we got? We got a Wall of Forsaken. Nurgle Forsaken. 45, 37 melee attack, 63 strength, 40 charge, 85 armor, 46 speed. Not bad. Big Daddy Kugath trying to head out with his Nurglings over to the first objective as we try to move on to the side objective. And looking at this, if we try to get this side point too, we might get a nice little spawning point. Soul Grinder trying to provide. Right now we can't see each other's units. I think he might be able to see my Nurglings, and once he does, I can see all his units. Looks like I brought Stream, a bit of slowing effects for the charges with Kugath. And Arcane, Slime Trail, that's all things he already gets. And yeah, the Mortis Engine. And Kugath, being the boss that he is on his big chair, he's gonna win it for me. And the Simps on horseback. Coming down to do the nasty deeds. Life damsel, life wizard, caster. I didn't even know he had the caster either. I didn't see it. Did not see it. We're gonna jump on this objective. Lewin's trying to fish out, see what he can take. I'm just trying to pick out which units to hit, and I think as I send that Nurgling into its demise, we're trying to get into that nice blob right there. Damn. Should have aimed for the others instead of the mob. But they're already running after that one shot. Yeah, that big push from his third to my second will be a problem. If he can do it. But my Forsaken are fast. And they hurt. We brought in some Chaos Wars for my side objective too. And right now we're just trying to feel each other out. Lewin's trying to come on down. We got Plague Drones. I've been very impressed with Plague Drones. More so than Rotflies. Rotflies I feel like just die too quick. And for 200 more, you get something that lasts like so much longer, especially with healing involved. Gonna speed things up because then it's gonna get real interesting. As he tries to go for my flies, I bring him down so they can deal with Kugath. He's not gonna get. I'm not gonna make it easy for him. Oh, Tag, you kicked my ass plenty of times, but I'm not gonna make it easy for you this time. To be fair, though, we did put a limit on how many of the most broken knights he could bring, and I think he brought a minimum of 2. He didn't want to go nuts. Soul Grinder's trying to hit the backline of these peasant bowmen with pox arrows. Don't need to be dealing with that. And did a great job on taking them. Good chunk out of them. Took 1/3 of their HP. 11 models, not bad, not bad. Ooh, man. These Grail Knights already. Once he brings in the Knights, he comes in. And he's already got these Pegasus too. I need to start sending in those drones as those Chaos Warriors trying to make their way to my first objective. I don't know how long these Forsaken are going to last, even with the support of the Soul Grinder. But we got Chaos Warriors, so I'm not gonna make it easy. He's got to come to me. Although we did take that side objective for the heals. Trying to snipe down my Soul Grinder. Like I said, I'm not going to make it easy for him. Soul Grinder's fast. The Plague Drones being able to intercept and get them on the charge versus us on the charge should be should be way better. And then he runs off. Good. Send those Chaos Warriors to come deal with those. And here come the Grail Knights, the thing I dreaded the most. How bad is it going to be? Well, pretty damn bad. Damn. This is my first time fighting these damn things. Man, they are disgusting. Look at that. They just shove everything down like they're Play-Doh. Teddy bears. And being Nurgle, we don't really have anything. Damage reflection, or charge reflection, or anything. All we really have to deal with this is probably, yeah, Plague Drones, honestly. That's why I brought them. Getting them on the charge, just try to swamp them down. And immediately I think, oh man, I need to get Kugath over here ASAP. This is where he's committed, and this is perfect. Because that's the problem with Kugath on a map like this, where you have objectives on other sides. Trying to get him over there is going to take forever. Lewin popped that melee defense and armor lowered. Good move on his end, but Stream of Corruption right down the middle, right on both of his units. It's a good one too. We got the Mortis Engine going. Because once Kugath gets in here, game changes. Marauder Horsemen with throwing axes, which should do quite well against most of these units. Not too many of them have shields. Soul Grinder trying to pop those pox in the back. Missing horribly. He finally brings on his ROR spear units, trying to pop them with the Soul Grinders too. Looks like we got Chaos Warriors with great weapons coming in, and this should help us hold out on the second objective now. Man, but look at that. Even Forsaken. Jeez. I mean, most of his front line's gone, and look at that, trying to push him with more knights onto Kugath. But Kugath's a big fat bastard. He ain't going nowhere. Bring in all your knights. Kugath, Big Daddy Kugath can take on your quested knights all day. God, I love that Mortis Engine he brings. And now he's throwing Nurglings right in your face. Yeah, you better run away, you Grail Knights. They're not going to get anywhere. Yeah, that's why I brought the lower of charge speed, or charge percentage, and the slowing of the speed spell. I forget the name of it. These battle pilgrims are holding out a lot longer than I thought too. And here it comes. The heals. Watch these boys just come back out of nowhere too. The dreaded heals. Grail Knights in the back just destroying. But we're healing, so fuck you, Grail Knights, fuck you! There's tags up almost 1,000 already. Damn, what is he doing? Yeah, he's almost up 1,000, but we're making it count. We're making it count where it needs to be. These halberd units are going down. Foot Squires, Beast Slayers as they're called. Yeah, as good as they are, Kugath is just such a bastard. You can't bring those units against me, baby, or against the Big Daddy himself. Soul Grinder shooting out. And we're slowly but surely just grinding him down. He's got to pay for these expensive units that are doing some damage, but they're not as effective as they should be. Especially against Kugath. I could have brought a bunch of, what are those, Plague Toads, honestly. I'm surprised I didn't, but I was just afraid of dealing with a lot of these Grail Knights and everything, because I knew exactly what he was going to bring. I mean, when you go up against Bretonnia being broken at the moment, it's no surprise. My only hope right now are these Marauder Horsemen. Trying to slow down, but also take apart these fast-moving units. That and Kugath. Kugath, get in there! Yeah, he's just trying to slow down Kugath from getting onto the point or getting to the center. And the more you try to slow him down, the better he does. He just vomits out into... Can you imagine being that knight on your horse all your life you've been training, and then some giant asshole on a chair just vomits from his stomach onto you? It's disgusting. Lewin, why won't you die? Almost up 2,000 now. Jeez, those knights really are paying for themselves. But it's probably more like 1,000, honestly, with the heals taken into account. Because I did the Fleshy Abundance on overcasted on 4 units, and those 4 units are still rocking. Chosen of Nurgle coming in, and look how badass these boys are. I love the scheme they got going. Oh, so good. And those boys are not going to go down anytime soon, even with the knights. And yeah, most of his infantry and frontline are gone. It's just, yeah, just a couple of those pox bowmen, and yeah, we still got Forsaken to come charge at him. Battle Pilgrims, which won't do too well against Forsaken, even when they're this low. Look at that, even 43 models out of 80. Still got enough leadership to smack him down. Kugath's taking a beating, though, against Lewin and these Pegasus Knights. Gotta make sure I just hit the Pegasus Knights, honestly. I don't care for Lewin. Lewin doesn't scare me at all. But those Plague Drones helping out should make this easier. Because that's what you do. When you go up against an opponent with something like a Carnifex or big heals, stuff like that, you really gotta just ignore the unit itself. So yeah, Lewin is something I could. And with that said, he really should ignore Kugath. I don't know why he's trying to bother with Kugath. I mean, he did drop him down, but that's gonna be changed in just a few seconds once I cast the Fleshy Abundance. Because Kugath ain't no bitch. I played Urger. I played Nurgle earlier before against Tag, and he played with Lizardman. I just played like shit. I was playing a I was just trying out builds, and that's what I like to do. Just forcing things to try to work. But this is something I know works tried and true. Just Kugath. He's such a bastard. Look at that. He was at 5,000. Soon to be 8. Gonna be 9 for sure. And all that damage he did. Just down the drain. Oh, I think that's... yeah. Dweller's Blow right on top of my shit. Yeah, I didn't see his caster with all this shit mixed in together. That's really annoying. And his caster, I think, got a couple heals in, but I don't know. I didn't see any. And even if he did, this Dweller's Blow is going to really hurt those Chaos Warriors. I'm trying to go in on the 3rd right now, because he just sent in a bunch of Knights over to kill my Nurglings. Yep, Knights of the Realm, questing Knights. This is all bad, trying to get my home objective too. But if I trade off his objective and just move Kugath back to the 2nd, I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. These poor questing Knights. We got dogs now trying to chase off his caster. And those Marauders with their poison axes, which thankfully these questing Knights don't have shields, so I can just keep throwing and then have a good time. And like I said, those plague drones for some reason are still alive. I don't think they still have 12 models, but they're still kicking, and they're kicking quite well. Look at those ROR units are just getting pummeled, front and back. Axes in the back, giant stingers, mucus coming out through the front. Some quick Realm Knights trying to come and provide some support. Yeah, we're getting there. Almost back up. Actually, we're closing the gap too. Just need to make sure those Knights don't connect. Kugath's coming in to make sure he gets them. And Lewin's also taking a beating from Kugath. I mean, that's just the thing. He's so good. I love Kugath. If only Scarbrand was this good. Man. Scarbrand really does need some healing. It's so easy to just try to snipe him or just throw some garbage at him and then do whatever else you need or avoid him. I'm surprised the Soul Grinder's still alive too. That Grail Relic, however you pronounce it. Triss trying to distract my boy, and he's doing a good job because I guess I didn't have my Soul Grinder on guard mode. Because I had him aiming at those stupid questing Knights. Come on, boys, get him! Yep, chased off that silly caster. Have him all over the place. We both have some pretty fast builds. Now that I think about it. Bunch of Forsaken, Plague Drones, Dogs, and all the Knights in the world coming to face Kugath. Yeah, we're closing the gap, wow. Which really does mean we're super ahead then. With how many heals. We're probably at least 2,000 ahead. Yeah, he can't keep affording either making answers with these Knights. Trying to get, what, Pilgrims and Peasants? And even if they do, they're too slow. They can't really capture it. So yeah. Once I either capture my objective or his, and these Nurglings versus Peasants, the fight of the century, not really. My Nurglings are going to kick the shit out of those Peasants. I'm definitely going to get back my home objective, or the first objective, maybe his 3rd. Second's locked down. With Daddy Kugath on the field, should be easy. Honestly, I think he should have went for the first objective way earlier. Way earlier. It would have been so much easier. But no, shit. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Although he's chasing off my Marauders, those Plague Drones, which are still alive, are now gonna go help out. Jeez. Wish I had some more healing. Because at this point, I was out of Winds of Magic for sure. I couldn't provide any more healing besides army-wide abilities. And we recaptured the first. I think we're gonna send in more units to the 3rd soon. Probably me, Marauder Horsemen. Resummon these Forsaken. And unfortunately, my Soul Grinder finally perishes, but that doesn't matter, because, yeah, these boys are gonna hold. Kugath's such a bastard. Lewin's on hitting his healing cap, actually. Holy shit. Look at that. Look at them push Kugath. That's insane. That is so nuts. But as much as they pushed, he pushes back with his big belly. His big old belly. More Forsaken coming in. Oh yeah, that's gonna do it. Send in all your peasants, all your battle pilgrims. Oh, I sent in some more Forsaken. So yeah, that's definitely gonna stay. That's gonna hold quite well, actually. Finally learned how to play Nurgle, guys. I did it! I've won. Yeah, we're gonna speed things up here pretty quick, because it's gonna be over soon. Yep, you keep shoving, I keep pushing. And that mortis engine. Oh, it pays off. But Kugath was actually getting low there, but luckily the clock ran out. Alright, let's look at the value. Soul Grinder almost paid for itself. Shame. 5.3 value with the big nasty man. Oh, big nasty demon. Jeez. Just 5,000. That's nuts. It's incredible. Forsaken, some pay for themselves, some overpay for themselves. The ROR one did pretty goddamn well. Alright. Nurglings did Nurgling things. Just try to hold it. Good boys. Yeah, I'm very surprised with how well these units did. I'm actually surprised how well Chosen of Nurgle did. They actually paid for themselves and then some. Same with these plague drones. They paid for themselves. Man. Bretonnia now. It used to be... I've beaten Bretonnia many times, but now... Ugh. It's just gross. Great weapons did great. Yep. It's all looking good for Nurgle now. I'm really liking the buffs they got. Doing a lot better now. Some Marauders could have done a little bit better. But yeah, I think I'm happy with how this went. I think Lewin definitely paid for himself. His stupid caster definitely paid for itself. These Battle Pilgrims, though. One did alright, and then we shit on the rest. Alright, let's go see the Knight's value, which I know is going to be insane. But yeah. Well, we'll look at that. But yeah. Hope you guys liked that video. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, get notified for the streams. And yeah, get subscribed. Get to see more videos like this. And get to see clips of future videos. With all that said, y'all have a good one. Peace. Goodbye for now.